All right, so joining me now again is Jeannie Martinson. She's a professional speaker and author of War and Peace in the Workplace, which is the book that I have right here. So now I'm sure many can relate to having issues with other coworkers. Do you think this is caused mainly by generational differences?
Well, generational differences is one of the ways that we're different from other people. So we have cultural differences, we have language differences, we have the mindset we have growing up urban or rural. We're like an onion. We have many layers, and any of those layers can create some challenges between ourselves and someone else. But in the workplace, generational differences is more and more we're seeing as being one of the primary challenges, as in how we perceive the world and how we see work and how work should be done.
How do you blend those? You know, if you have the generational differences, how do you try to make that work so that, you know, it can be a positive work environment?
Well, in the work that I do, I primarily go into organizations and do workshops from the senior management down to frontline. And primarily, it's first to understand what are the four generational groups and how did they come to be as far as their belief systems. Because it's not really the age you are, but the age you were raised in that creates your value systems around the workplace and relationships in the workplace. So first of all, it's understanding how those four groups are different, and then to understand, okay, if I'm a baby boomer or a traditionalist, the oldest generation, how do I need to communicate really effectively with Gen X and Gen Y? And if I'm a Gen X and Gen Y, what are ways that I can build trust with workers who are baby boomers, kind of that 45 up generational groups? So part of it is understanding who we are, part of it is understanding who other people are, and then thirdly having strategies that help us bridge over those generational gaps.
So those would be the four that you're talking about.
Yes.
Then, okay. So where can people find your book?
Online at martrain.org. Also, it's an ebook. You can access it through Kobo, which is an online ebook system, or under smashwords.com for any ebooks if you have iPad or Kindle or whatever it might be.
And you're from Saskatchewan as well?
I am.
Whereabouts?
Regina.
Okay, right here in Regina. All right, well, perfect. Well, thank you for dropping by the show, CTV Morning Live. We appreciate it, and more of Live coming up after the break. Stay with us.